Good morning, Kingdom Kids. It's Pastor Leslie here. I am so excited to be with you for another week virtually. I hope you all had an amazing Easter with your families. I'm sure some of you all did some fun Easter egg hunts. I know it was amazing. I want to tell you just a short message. God cares about you. Yes, say it with me. God cares about me. God cares about you. You know why I know that? 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 says, give all of your cares to God because he cares about you. Yes, you. God cares about you. That passage is not for adults only. It's for children. It's for boys and girls. It's for 8th graders. It's for 7th graders. It's for every person he created. Why? Because you belong to God. Listen, do you know some of the things that God cares about? God cares about your provision. Yes, God wants to provide for you in every way during this time. He wants to provide food for you. He wants to provide clothes for you. He wants to provide water for you. He cares about the things that you need during this time. You know what else God cares about? God cares about your protection. God wants to protect you. Listen, the Bible tells us that God neither slumbers nor sleeps. He's always awake. He's always watching over you in your house, in your apartment, in your bedroom. He's watching over you. And you can ask God to protect your family members. You can ask God to protect those around you. You know what else God cares about? Is his presence. He wants you to know that he's with you. God says that he's with us and he'll never leave us or forsake us. Some of you all may have had family members to leave you. Some of you all may have had friends to leave you or betray you. But God cares about you and he wants to make sure you know that he's with you. He has not left you. He's not too busy just because the world is going crazy. God is still here with us today. So I need you to know that God cares about providing for you, meeting all of your needs. God cares about protecting you and your family members everywhere you all are going during this time. And God cares about you knowing that he's with you, his presence. Okay? But let me tell you something else. God counts the number of hairs on our head. Yes, I just brushed my hair just now for this video. And when I brushed it, some hairs fell out. Do you know that God knows the number of hairs that fall from when I brush my hair? Do you know that? God bottles our tears when we cry. He remembers all of our sorrows. Listen, God is so concerned about every detail about who you are. He cares about the birds. He knows when the birds fall and die. That means he has to know about us. He has to know about us. So I want you to know that God cares about you. 8th graders, I know that you're disappointed, that you're sad right now, that you can't have your graduation. Do you know that God cares about how you feel right now? I know that we don't know really what's going to happen, but we know that we serve and we believe in a God who knows what's going to happen. So I want to just let you know that your feelings, you can bring them to God. Whether you're happy or sad, angry, whatever it may be, God wants to hear from you today. You can just say, God, I'm angry. You can say, God, I am afraid right now. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be deep. It's no such thing as messing it up. It's just talking to God. So I want to tell you right now today that God cares about you. Don't forget it. Don't ever doubt it. God cares about you. I love you. This is Pastor Leslie. Have a wonderful week. And remember, obey your parents. All right. Bye-bye.